So the second lesson that I had from the garden today, the parable that I felt that I saw, has to do with first know your plant, so you know how important it is to get close to the plant and how to weed it. Don't just think any weed is not going to be dangerous, but also know the weeds. Know the weeds and understand how they're going to work. The ones that are going to root out or send out shoots and get closer to your plants. And know the ones that are also just as nutritious for you as the plant you're working to grow. If you think about this in a parallel, you could think about how you're working to grow fruit, because we all need the fruit of the Spirit, right? And you might be really, really, really just focused on a particular area in your life where you just are trying to get fruit from that. But the Father might send some weeds, some things that you haven't planted, some things you don't expect. These are circumstances in life that you did not plan on. They weren't on your list. But the Father is going to use those for nutrition, for good. If you understand and can I identify that they're actually good and they're not just weeds, you can get the same nutrition out of the lamb's quarter or out of the purslane or out of the plantain, not the banana type thing. That you can get the same benefits that you didn't even work for. The Father just brought them up, or rather, you weren't looking to plant, but the Father planted instead. It's important to know your weeds in the garden, because some of them can actually be a benefit. My kids love purslane. We have some in our refrigerator right now. And so I actually let it grow. It's also one that stays pretty low to the ground most of the time, and it's easy to identify. And it has good benefits to it. And so I gave some to my chickens this morning as well, if you hear them in the background, because they enjoyed it very much as well. And lamb's quarter can be just like spinach. And so, in life, there are things we're seeking to cultivate and grow. There are fruits that we want to have that the Father wants us to have too. But along the way, let's remember that there are also things He's planted that are considered weeds, maybe by the standards of others. Maybe they're not things that we wanted specifically, but can be used for our good. And I'm really grateful for that. If you watched my other video, part of the stuff that's happened in my life is some people that I love having some health challenges. This is not what I would choose for them. It's not what I would choose for our life right now. But I trust that Yah is working it out. And He is helping each one of us get to the place that we need to be before we stand face to face with Him. And I hope that that's the road that you're on, and that He does bring you to the place where you hear, "Well done, good and faithful servant."